Welcome back to McPhee Ford. Today we're looking at this brand new 2022 Ford F-150. Now this particular F-150 is actually a sold unit, but I just want to give you a quick walk around, mainly because this is actually a pretty popular spec that a lot of our customers order for their F-150s. So this particular F-150 is finished in carbonized gray metallic. It is a 302A package, so it's the high package for the XLT model. And starting up front here, we do have your full, your partial LED headlights. So you have, this is standard on 302A. So we have the LED high and low beams with the LED daytime running light, carries down to the LED fog lights. Now part of the sport package, we do get body colored bumpers, as well as this sort of carbonized painted grille. This is the sport package grille. And we also do get black recovery hooks down there at the bottom. Now this particular F-150 does have the 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6 engine. This is the standard EcoBoost engine, not the Power Boost. And we do get the active grille shutters down there for the intercooler as well as in the grille. We also have these optional 20-inch sort of gray painted satin wheels. It's a 20-inch wheel on a 275/60/20 hand-cooked Dynapro tire. The tire is also an option. It's an optional tire for the XLT model. You do get a nice F-150 badge there on the side, as well as the LED mirror spotlights, which is standard on 302A. We also get black platform running boards, which again is standard on 302A. Now we'll give you a look at the window sticker. This one's stickered at $67,000. You'll see the tires there, as well as that EcoBoost engine, sport package right there. And we do get the power sliding rear window, as well as your sport badge there. We do get the upgraded taillights. These are not LEDs, but we do have an LED reverse light with the blind spot monitoring system integrated in the back there as well. And we do get a nice F-150 badge stamped right on the side, along with your rear parking sensors, as well as a reverse camera and your LED spotlight there. We do get a Class 4 trailer hitch here with 4 and 7 pin connectors. We have a soft opening tailgate there with the optional tailgate step and the tailgate work surface. Now, this particular F-150 is not fitted with any drop-in or bed liners, but obviously you can get a spray-in or a drop-in, whatever you prefer. And it's your standard plug in the bed with LED bed lights as well. Now this particular F-150 is a crew cab model with the 6.5-foot bed. I'd say the most popular configuration is actually the 5.5-foot bed, so it's a shorter bed length. You do lose you lose your space right here. So we do get a longer bed in this F-150, and this is the longest bed you can get for the crew cab. Obviously you can get either a super cab or a regular cab. Both of those options you can get an 8-foot bed if you wish. Now stepping inside of this F-150, you do have an intelligent access door handle with the lock button right there, as well as a door entry keypad. So you can use this to enter your truck without actually using the key at all. And part of the sport package, we do get the XLT Sport cloth. So this is a different cloth than your typical XLT. And the seats are power, both driver and passenger, with the lumbar right there. And on the door panel, we do have the power window switches with the driver one-touch automatic, your power mirrors and your power locks. You also do get lots of storage on the door with some nice soft touch leather here, as well as up top. And on to the left of the steering wheel, we do have controls for the automatic headlights with the fog lights right there in the middle. Your bed light control. We also have the LED mirror spotlights and your tailgate release right there. The electronic parking brake as well. We have your hood release right there. Now stepping inside of this F-150, we do have Ford's intelligent access key fob. So we do get remote start as well as the tailgate release there on the remote, which is nice. We have push button start, of course. Now starting here on the steering wheel, you do have controls for your cruise control as well as your lane keep assist system right there. We also have volume. You do have your controls for the center gauge cluster screen as well as your phone and track settings there. And we can scroll through various settings in this gauge cluster. You do have a My View setting, so we can actually go through and we can change our own, we can customize our own view. We also have a trip and fuel, so we can view our fuel economy. We also have our various trip information here. We have truck info, so we can go through here and view tire pressures, also off-road status, power distribution, engine information, seatbelt indicators. We have a towing status, so we can go through here and we can add a trailer. You can also do a trailer light status. There's more about this in the full screen that I'll get to in a minute here, but that's pretty much it for the screen. Also have some navigation, phone audio, and other various settings in there as well. Now this is Ford's 12-inch Sync 4 display. This was released for the 2021 model year F-150. This is a fantastic screen. Ford did a great job with this screen. But we can go through here and we can view two different things. So we have a main. Actually, let's go into here and we're going to change the display so that we can. Where's display? Right there. So we can see it a little bit better. So we can go in here and actually change it. Right now it's auto because the lights are on. It'll turn it to day mode. We can switch it to day and it'll be a little easier to see. Now the main section of this screen, you can view both your audio settings as well as a secondary multi-view here, which is pretty cool. This is new for the Sync 4 display. So we can actually click this button right here. And we can scroll through various things that we can use sort of as a secondary view. So see if we use off-road, we can click off-road and then we have our off-road status in there. It'll change. Obviously it's all live view, which is pretty neat. And then we can actually, and then our main section here, we can go through, we can do our Sirius XM radio. And this will change as you click different things. This is where you set up a Bluetooth phone. These are all your phone settings. Also do have built-in navigation. And we can also click this and do a full screen navigation as well. And we can set up home and work addresses in here as well. And this is pretty cool, this hotkey section here. So you can actually use this for maybe something that you use more often than others. So we can go in here and maybe we use the zone lighting more often, or maybe we use the messaging more often. We can actually click this. And now it's down there for easier access, which is pretty cool. We also have various apps like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And we do have various settings in here as well. We have various vehicle settings. We also do have our general settings. We have our display settings, connectivity, vehicle hotspot. And we have various features. We can go through our driver assistance features. We have the lane keep system, pre-collision assist, blind spot information system, our parking sensors, cross traffic alert, lots of other good stuff in there as well. And we do have zone lighting. So zone lighting is a new thing that Ford released for the 2021 model year F-150. And this basically is a lighting system that allows you to override the lights on your truck and use, you can light up different zones around it. So this is helpful maybe when you're at a campsite or something. You can use this. So if we click right, you won't be able to see it, but it's lighting up the LED mirror spotlights as well as the puddle lights. And if we click rear, it'll light up all the lights in the bed, including the reverse lights as well. Or we can click all, and it'll turn all the lights on. So we can click this. Maybe see the lights turning on and off. It'll use those. And we also have a towing status. So this is pretty cool. You can actually add in a trailer, and you can run a trailer light check. So you can actually click this, and it'll run through all of the lights on the trailer to make sure they're all working. You can do a connection checklist as well. You can go through here and make sure all your connections are set up properly as well. Now on top of the screen, we do have the manual switch for the cameras. So you can click this and you can run through the different cameras. This one doesn't have the 360 camera, but if you had the 360 camera, you can cycle through different cameras up here as well. Also have the auto brake right there. You have your traction control button and your hazard lights and your traction control button there. Here's we have a Pro Trailer Backup Assist feature. This is included with 302A. We get the trailer brake controller there as well. And moving down, we do have the 4-wheel drive selector. This is a 4-wheel drive truck, so we do get a 4 high and a 4 low setting there as well. This also has the electronic locking rear differential, so we can push this in the middle and it will give us a little icon in the gauge cluster showing that it's locked. We also have various drive modes as well, so we can scroll through different drive modes. We have normal, slippery, deep snow and sand, and also mud and ruts. And we can go to the other side and go through tow haul, eco, and also sport mode. And what's also neat about this is as you, it'll actually automatically change the 4-wheel drive for that specific drive mode. So say if we go into, let's go into deep snow and sand. So it'll shift it into 4-wheel drive. I'm not touching anything, and it'll lock the rear diff, turn off traction control, all that just by changing the drive mode, which is pretty cool. Then we can go in here, we can put it back into normal. It'll automatically change everything back. Now moving down, we do have dual zone automatic climate control, which again is standard on 302A. And we also have heated seats as well. We do have some USB ports down there, as well as our shifter for the 10-speed automatic transmission. We do have a feature that Ford introduced for the 2021 F-150. Now this specific truck isn't actually optioned with it, but you can option in a interior work surface. So what it basically does is it allows you to flip the center console the other way, and it gives you a nice flat load surface here, so you can use it for working on. You can throw a laptop on it, or eating a lunch or whatnot. We can fill that back up. We'll show you the center console here. We have a pretty large center console. Also have various things here. We can throw coins in that as well. We have some USB ports in there. And up top we do have controls for your map lights, as well as the power sliding rear window. As well as a nice sunglass holder right there. And we also do have a dual glove box, so we can actually use this. This has actually been used in the Super Duty many times, but it finally made its way to the F-150, which is nice that Ford brought it here as well. Now stepping into the rear seat of this crew cab F-150. Now the specific truck hasn't actually been through our detail shop, so there's still some floor mats waiting to be put in, as well as the box link cleat system there. But you'll notice that sport cloth surface does carry to the back seat as well, which is nice. And again, we do get our power window switch, our door release, and lots of storage in the door as well. Get a nice grab handle here. And again, standard on the 302A, we do get a inverter outlet here. It's 120 volt with some USB ports and a 12 volt. Your climate vents, as well as some rear cup holders. Now you can get rear heated seats, but that's available on Lariat only, or Lariat and above, I should say. And these seats do fold up, so you can get a nice flat load surface with some extra storage in here. You can also option in lockable storage here as well if you want something a little more secure. So I did just want to give you a little bit of a longer walk around than we typically do, just because it's a pretty volume truck that we do here at McPhee Ford. But unfortunately this is a sold unit. But if you'd like to get one just like this, feel free to give us a call. Visit McPheeFord.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next video.